Time 26 minutes 32 seconds. Total distance 1.0 miles. Average pace 26 minutes 32 seconds per mile. Split pace 26 minutes 32 seconds per mile.
Who's that? Hello? Sophia, hello? Oh, I'm just trying to do TikTok, see if there's a signal. It's always a bit hit and miss when you're on the canal walks. Yeah, I used to be on Periscope, and then I usually do Twitter Live, but they haven't got the option of talking to people on Twitter Live now, so you can't audio chat. So I'm just trying TikTok, but obviously all the people I know have got to get the followers before they can talk to me, so it's just hit and miss trying to find an app where you can talk to people without having loads of followers. There's one called High Note. I think I'm going to try that. I'm just trying TikTok, see if I can get I just tried Twitter Live, but because it's not been updated from the Periscope days, it just keeps crashing like Periscope used to do. So they've integrated it but not improved it. They've just made it worse. Yeah, I'm just just exploring a new piece of canal where I live. That's at a bit of a fear and trepidation. Just keep walking. I'm just trying to walk to the next town along, see how long it takes, just do a bit of a reconnaissance walk, and then probably enjoy this better in the summer when there's a bit less mud. But I just wanted to see how bad the mud is, because sometimes the paths are worse than others. This doesn't look like a well-worn piece of walking area, so it's not really deep in mud. If it was well used, it would be all deep in mud. This is some grass for keep wiping your shoes. I just thought it was going to rain today. British weather's all over the place. I said you can't just wait for it to be a sunny day, because that doesn't happen very often. Let's just give my feet a little wipe while I've got some grass. Oh, that's an old stone. Just trying to find out where my followers are from Periscope. That used to be a live streaming app. I was going to stick with Twitter Live, but that seems to crash a lot, and you can't speak to people, which is what I want to try and incorporate. So it's a bit of a nuisance how I have to do sort of FaceTime Messenger, but I can speak to people, but that's like one-on-one. You can't really, I'm trying to broadcast to more than one person, you know. That's what I'm just trying to find a solution. And TikTok's okay, but they won't let people come. I can't talk to people unless they've got loads of followers. So that's a bit of the problem with a lot of my viewers don't want to have a channel, you know, so it's it's a bit catch-22 really. I'm just worried about how bad the paths are. So you feel like, oh, the paths aren't too bad.
24 hours, 57 minutes and 20 seconds away from serious
And then they get
jockey.
really bad.
Just under 25 hours before serious jockey Minochi. That's tomorrow at 4:15. These are the oldies. 7 seconds, Yossa and Durnana Cherry, and now Black and
It was fun walking in the countryside bits, but you should only come when it's the summer really. I'm just that bored of getting the same walks. I can't wait until the weather improves. Well, I'm always desperate to try and find new paths. I need to know where. This is just a reconnaissance walk to see how bad the paths are, and if I can get a signal. Because there's no fun walking in muddy paths. I was just praising it up, but the problem is if it gets bad halfway down, you're a bit stuck really, like it's getting now. Trying to avoid the bad bits. And the trees attacking me while I try and avoid the mud. Every time you try and avoid mud, you're always being attacked by spiky trees. Everything that's this side of a canal is always, there's always spiky trees. You're trying to, so it's either get wet or get attacked by the trees. It's so random because you can have half an hour no mud, and you think this is a pleasant walk. If you watch me previous, if you give me a follow and watch me other TikToks, I tend to do outside walks, but I'm very curious about paths I haven't been down. I'm always looking at Google Maps every night. So. It's hard to judge a path from just looking at Google Maps. So. You don't really have any fun doing it the first time because you don't know how long it's going to take or what the conditions are like. But you always guarantee when you try to avoid the mud, all the twigs that are always at the side of mud is always like trying to attack you at the same time. But I've done this years ago when I did a walk once where it was like this, and I could find the humour in it, you know, because it wasn't getting you down. Because I don't go on many paths that are this bad. I think they have got gravel down. It's just depends if it's a well-worn path. There's lots of walkers, so it churns all the mud up. Look, got blood. It's attacked me. Let's have a rest. Yeah, I see how people do this in the summer. I mean, it's enough exercise walking in the mud in the winter. This is what you try and avoid when you have fields like this, so they'll just pull your shoes off where animals normally go. I'll just try TikTok and then I'll keep flipping between Twitter Live trying to find somebody to talk to. Take my mind off the mud. just take a few videos. Oh, who's that? Hello, everybody. Any fish? No, I don't know. There's no fishermen. This is just the Macclesfield Canal. These type of tree, bushes and that, they're very sharp. Just blood coming out. Where's that path go? So there's another random path. Wherever that goes. Oh yeah, I just thought, what was that then? Is somebody just trying to invite themselves? Hang on. Just try that again. Just disappeared, hang on. I'm just wondering where I am. I'm very curious looking at all this. I think I've seen a canal boat. So it just overwhelms you when you go somewhere new. It's just got the opposite of like, you get monotonous with keep doing the same walk, and then you try a new walk, and then you've got like that wondering how long it's going to take you to get to where I'm going. So I'll be glad when I've done this walk once, and then I can know how long it's going to take. Yeah, I don't know if there's any fishing. Sometimes you do see fishermen. Invite Mandy. What's that? Add guests. Yeah, I think I just saw something pop up on the screen, but it just disappears before I've reacted to it. Yeah, basically I was on Periscope, and then I'm trying to get my viewers on TikTok from Periscope, because you can have audio and video chats, but the problem is it's like all your friends from other platforms are starting with no viewers, so I can't talk to them. They don't want to do content, you see, so it's a bit awkward just to invite your friends in. I can't work out how you can invite people in unless you've got followers. I was just trying to invite some of my friends in who don't do broadcasting. But there's a new app called High Note. I'm just going to try High Note. Go live together is turned off. Go live together is turned off, it says. What do you mean it's turned off? I've just pressed on your name and it says going live together is turned off. Can you tell me where that setting is to turn it back on? If I click on invite, it says go live together is turned off. Interact. Add guests. No, it isn't turned off. If anybody wants to go live, just try and send the request through again. Oh. I'm still new to TikTok, so please just bear with me. I'm just trying to get used to all the features. There seems too many features on TikTok. Let's just try and keep drying my shoes. Oh, hang on, I've been attacked by a twig. The twig. Oh. Yep. Oh.
No, we use New Zealand. We buy this stuff and it's so cheap.
Oh.
It's suspiciously cheap. But it's
Sorry to interrupt. I'm just first time walking down here. Is it far back to Kidsgrove where Tesco is? Isn't far.
About 6 miles, at least 6 miles.
From here?
Yeah. No, it's about 4
Yeah, I've walked
miles.
from Congleton, so I thought I'd just explore. Hello. Hello.
She doesn't like her head being touched.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fair walk. Yeah, be a bit muddy too.
Oh yeah. I know, the trouble is you think like it isn't too bad, and then you just get a really muddy bit, like you just have to pass through that, and then it's just random. Where are you on your way to? Where have you travelled from?
I'll give you mine.
Where have you started and where you're going to?
You know that? I don't have to pack it on me.
I'm wondering where you're going to, where you heading?
Oh, nowhere really. Now we just.
Do you live on the boat?
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
No,
I know. I keep because I go Stoneway and I see a lot of the people who hire boats, and
Yeah.
wondering where they're going.
Yeah, we love this stretch.
Yeah, I haven't explored this before. I come from Hanley, so I know all the Calds.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
I know the Calds and the Trent and Mersey.
Yeah.
But I thought, where's the Macclesfield Canal? And I found it now, so I'm just exploring.
It's such a friendly area. I picked her up from the train station in Stoke yesterday.
Yeah.
And everybody's so friendly, around here. It's weird, isn't it?
Well, I follow a lot of those chaps who live on boats and they go on YouTube, they live on boats.
Yeah.
And he'll like to say, morning to everybody, and you'll tell when you're in like the countryside, everybody acknowledges you. Then when you go through a town centre, you see the graffiti and you think, what's he talking to me for?
I know.
It's like, once you go when you start seeing graffiti like, they don't speak to you then, do they?
Yeah.
I say, Stoke's got its good points and bad points, It's a good town. A lot of friendly people.
I've been supporting Stoke City since
Oh, yeah.
I was 1974, but
All right.
I've never been until last week.
Oh yeah, it's a good stadium. Yeah, I walk past there every week. The stadium.
Yeah.
I walk to Trent Gardens.
Yeah.
I can walk from Hanley to Trent Gardens, and you go straight past it. It's a lovely big stadium.
Yeah. There used to be a Victoria ground.
Yeah, that's all got. It's like got a housing estate on it now.
Yeah.
Took 20 years, but it's like got a housing estate on it now.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Nice to speak to you.
All right, you too.
Okay. The dog wants you. Oh, he's ignoring you. He's ignoring you. Where's he going? Right, where are we? I'm just talking to that chap a minute. I wish they've got a signal. Oh. I remember this from the days when I used to a lot of my other walks when you go down for the first time, and you're trying to push your confidence just to go some new places. It's always horrible the first time when you're worrying about the weather and the mud, and you're going to see any birds. I usually try and feed the birds if I can. I'm always a bit wary about the paths, how bad they are, but see, it goes okay now. But it's like being on a roller coaster, walking on these paths. It's like you think, oh, there's not much mud, and then it's a horrible bit, and then it goes all right again. But I say I'm always on canal walk, so I'm always watching when I'm walking because it's underfoot is very slippy. So just let me know if you put a comment, and then I'll scroll back if I've missed anything. I'm just trying to watch where I'm walking because it's very slippy underfoot. I'll just see if I've I don't know why it says my live's off, and I click on this invite thing. Staff only, no public access. Yeah. Oh. I said you wouldn't think I was doing things like this without it does your head in. I'm very curious, but obviously I wish I'd just waited till best try and come when the weather's better. I've waited months for the lighter nights to come because it's restricted to where we could go with the getting dark at 4 o'clock. But it's difficult when difficult to try and do these canal walks, because obviously I've tried to do circular walks and not linear ones, but it's a bit difficult with the public canals. They just go on and on and on and on. You've got to try and work out like a circular walk. This is just a reconnaissance because I wanted to see how long it takes to get from Congleton to Kidsgrove. And hopefully it won't take. Oh, there's some sheep. Hopefully it won't. There's some sheep. I can't believe how warm it is when you're having a brisk walk. It's too mild. Last year I remember having like woolly hats on and gloves and everything. I could just take my coat off how I feel now. It's so mild when you're having a big walk. Just always can always sometimes find a canal boat to have a chat with. Yeah, this is what I do. I think it's just a condition. You just do this. I never plan anything. I just think let's just go have a wander. And then when I know how long it takes, I can judge it better. I'm just trying. This is what happens. You see, you have some nice path, and then it just turns into mud, which is very strange. To sneak around the back where there's no mud. Yeah, I don't know why I mean, this has all been maintained. Look, there's paths down there. Where the hell do all these paths go? See, some of it's maintained. I mean, they spend millions of pounds on repairs, the Canal and River Trust, and you think they'd just make the paths sort of, this bit's alright. I say really, some of the paths you need to wear wellies, but you can't walk miles in wellies. It's just not comfortable. I'm just trying to develop where I can get a few viewers in, so I can know if I've got a signal or I'm just talking to myself. If you just double tap the screen with the hearts, just let me know you can see me, and ask me if you want to come in for a chat, and then that'll keep the signal locked on. It used to be a lot easier on Periscope with these walks. Used just to somebody just press the audio button, invite people in, and you could have a chat while you're walking. Until you've done these canal walks once, they're really nerve-wracking because you don't know how long it's going to take. I don't usually invite people in with no opportunity to try and dry your shoes a bit. There's not any water anyway. I'm just trying to. The mud isn't too bad as long as it isn't all squelchy and get your wet feet. I mean, 2 days ago I got really wet feet, and you can tell you've got a problem. Years ago I'd just say leave it till it's dry, and now you feel like your mind just wants to explore no matter what the weather is. I think I'm losing my mind since this lockdown started. I just love the exercise and the outdoors, fresh air. The problem is this is where you can't usually get reception for trying to go live and talk to people. So it's like a double-edged sword again. Trying to show you all this nice. I mean, it's not too bad today. It's quite dull, and I don't know if it's like a scenic part. I mean, if you follow me on TikTok, check out some of my TikToks. I've got loads I haven't uploaded yet. There's lots of different canals I explore, and I just want to come down this one just to see if there's anything exciting. Because sometimes it's just like, you know, the canal and fields, and need something nice to show you. Or Stone's always a nice town. But I say this could be boring, but I don't know until I have a wander. I want to be anything nice to show you. Yeah, it just feels too quiet. I mean, I know some people like the peace and quiet, but I like how I have a voice on my walks. I can't enjoy it with just silence. This is what you get in the countryside, though. Yeah, they seem to give up on maintaining the paths once you get right in the middle of the countryside. Obviously, they do struggle with if it rains a lot. It can be a bit boggy. Oh, yeah, there seems like a quiet bit down here. I thought there'd be Just trying to think where Mount Cop is. Yeah, the trouble is I always get these ideas for walks when I'm you know, just looking at Google Maps where it's just a few inches on your screen, you know, and then I can't judge it until I'm actually doing it, so I thought, well, I'll just do it and then see how we go. It's when I was getting really fit in the middle of the summer, when lockdown first started, and you're just trying to go a bit further and a bit further in your walks, you know, just feeling too fit. And the problems with this is people ask you how long you're going to be and you don't know. You just sort of estimate, you know, a couple of hours at least, and then got all these little bridges they've had to build. Let's just take a photo of all these. So I'll just hang up this TikTok. If you make sure, I might go on Twitter Live, follow Jace the Who on Twitter Live, and another app called High Notes, because I'm not getting me people who I know on TikTok at the moment. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter and I'll let you know where I'm going to go live. Give me a like and a follow. Check out my content if you like all the English countryside and other random stuff. And hopefully I'll get to the end in one piece. Right. I'll just rebroadcast when I get a bit closer to where I'm trying to go. You just can't get a good pace on when it's a bit muddy. Somebody says it's half an hour to Kidsgrove. It's not half an hour. Right, I'll just shut this down.